Hi guys, welcome to Football Lions. In fact guys, Chelsea to swap Romelu Lukaku for Dusan Vlahovic. This is interesting guys, and this is the information from Fabrizio. More on Dusan Vlahovic. Chelsea are yet to make decision on swap deal as Juventus insist on negotiations with Romelu Lukaku. Deal will include fee to Juventus plus Lukaku, but Chelsea rejected Vlahovic in July. They have been offered this chance again now. Breaking: Chelsea have opened up to the possibility of swap deal between Romelu Lukaku and Dusan Vlahovic with Juventus. So guys, that is the information. In fact, Chelsea is ready to swap Romelu Lukaku for Dusan Vlahovic, guys. And this is the reason why Chelsea need Dusan Vlahovic, guys. When you look at Nicola Jackson and look at Dusan Vlahovic, they are two different players, having different playing styles. Yes, because Nicola Jackson is flair player. Yes, Nicolas is flair player, having that speed. So Nicolas will be good to use when we are playing against teams with high defensive line, because Nicolas had the speed and Nicolas can run behind defenders. In fact, break counter attacks and receive the through balls from the midfielders. So in case we are playing against teams with high defensive line, this is where Nicolas will be good and important for us. Breaking that counter attacks, running behind defenders, receiving those through passes from the midfielders. Yes, because Nicolas had the speed. Nicolas can dribble, he can finish. So this is where Nicolas will be important for Chelsea, guys. And when we look at Dusan Vlahovic, in fact, Dusan Vlahovic is agile player, lengthy player, being heavy, having the strength. So Dusan will be good to use when we are playing against him with low blocks. In fact, teams which are defending deep. And we all know in the Premier League, that's what the small teams do, especially when they come to Stamford Bridge. They sit back, defend deep, counter attack Chelsea. So Dusan will be good to use in this situation because he is physical, strong, having the strength. So putting him among the opposition defenders, you can bully them and receive through passes and receive crosses from Rhys James, Ben Chilwell, Maxson. Yes, we have those guys who can give him nice, accurate crosses. We have Ben Chilwell, we have Rhys James, we have Maxson. He can bully them and head the ball because he's very good on the air. So this is why we need Dusan Vlahovic. They are not same players. Dusan is lengthy player, heavy player as I said. And Nicolas is flair player, running behind defenders, taking through passes, running, dribbling, finishing. And Dusan, he can be inside the opposition box, bullying and fighting with the defenders. He can head, being good on the air. He can also finish. He's also good in finishing, guys. So as far as they are not the same players, Dusan can come to Chelsea. In case we need a player who can jump, who can head the balls, in case we need a player who is flair, who can run behind defenders, we have all of them. We have all of them, guys. So this is why Dusan need to come, and this is why Chelsea need Dusan Vlahovic. And also, guys, during AFCON, Nicolas will leave us. Yes, during AFCON, Nicolas will leave us and go to AFCON. So during that time, we need someone to come and replace him. And not just someone, but a reliable striker. Someone who can play as the number one, someone who can play as him, and someone who can play as the first option. So Nicolas leaving Chelsea for AFCON, we have someone. Dusan can set in and replace him. And Dusan, as I said, he is also good in terms of finishing. Dusan is good on the air. He has the strength, the physical strength, the energy, the physicality is there. He can play, guys. Dusan can play for Chelsea. So in case of AFCON, as I said, Dusan can come and replace Nicolas because Nicolas is Senegalese. He is Senegal international, guys. Those who don't know, Nicolas is not Colombian or Ecuador. Nicolas is Senegalese, and during AFCON, Senegal will call him. So when he leaves, Dusan can come in. So this is why Chelsea need Dusan Vlahovic, guys. And also, Chelsea is a big club. Chelsea is a big club. And a big club, you need reliable strikers. In case one is injured, I'm not praying it happen, but we all know it's part of football. Let's be honest. Being injured is part of football. Players got injured. So in case one player got injured, in case one player is not feeling well, in case one player is not on form, and this guy, they are young players. They go form and they go off form. Yes, they are young players. And the Premier League haven't started yet. This is just a preseason. We saw our guys play nicely, play very well. Yes, but this is not Premier League. We have a lot to watch before we can judge, before we can make final decision, guys. And initially, we didn't know Nicolas was good as this until he played for Chelsea and until he played for Mauricio Pochettino. So who knows? Dusan can come and also improve under Mauricio Pochettino, guys, because they are all young guys. They are all young guys. They still have room, chance to play football, room, chance to improve. So Dusan can also come and improve. And being a big team, you need two reliable strikers. Yes, a big team, you need two reliable strikers. In case one is not there, one can represent. And let's be honest, guys, Nicolas cannot play all the 38 games, the Premier League 38 games. And we'll be playing Carabao Cup, we'll be playing FA Cup. Nicolas cannot play all these games as just a striker. We need someone to be taken from him sometimes. And sometimes Nicolas will need to be resting. If a player is tired, he can't give his all and he can't play to his best. So sometimes Nicolas must be on the bench and rest. And there Dusan is important. Dusan can come in, Dusan can set in and replace him very well. And Dusan is also a reliable striker. Yes, you may say we have Bruja. Yes, we have Bruja. But we can't trust Bruja. Let's be honest. Last season we saw him. And Bruja is injury-prone player. We can't trust him. So Nicolas and Dusan Vlahovic, they can play for Chelsea. In fact, Dusan Vlahovic coming to Chelsea will be a good move, guys. And when you look at Nkunku, yes, Nkunku can play as a striker. But when you look at how Mauricio Pochettino started playing him, in fact, Pochettino liked to be playing Nkunku as attacking midfield. And in case we do not get Kudus or Cheke or Ollis, Nkunku will play in there. Yes, Nkunku will play in there. And Nicolas will play as a striker. So, Nkunku, Nicolas, their role is now different. Nkunku will now be playing as striker, Nicolas as attacking midfielder. Going forward, dropping to the midfield. So, we need Dusan Vlahovic in Chelsea. So, guys, this is my reasons why Chelsea need Dusan Vlahovic. So, guys, let me hear from you the reason why you need Dusan Vlahovic and the reason why you don't think Chelsea should sign Dusan Vlahovic. Guys, let me hear from you. And Chelsea want to sign Sanchez from Brighton, guys. And this is the information also. Chelsea have sent former bid for Robert Sanchez to Brighton. Negotiations are ongoing. Told Sanchez has already accepted Chelsea as destination. Brighton hope for Sanchez to leave this summer. Chelsea and Brighton remain in talks also for Moses Caicedo. In fact, for this Moses Caicedo deal, I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. We are tired. From Simon Phillips, Chelsea want Brighton goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. He has agreed to join. The problem will be the fee and Chelsea ongoing talk with over a deal for 105 million rated Moses Caicedo. So guys, that is the information for Robert Sanchez. Chelsea sent their official bid. It now left Brighton to respond with a fee, the price they will sell Sanchez to Chelsea, guys. And Sanchez will be a good competition for Kepa Arrizabalaga because he has the Premier League experience, very good in terms of saves, being mature. Guys, Sanchez is talented goalkeeper. And Sanchez can play in any big team across Europe. So Sanchez coming to Chelsea will be a good move and will be a good competition for Kepa Arrizabalaga. And even in the future, Sanchez can be #1 goalkeeper because he got the potential, he had the talent. He can be our #1 goalkeeper in the future. And we all know who is Kepa. Complacency, overconfidence. Sometimes he overjokes, he overplay. Yes, and those shots scoring him all the time, they hit it. He could not save it. And Sanchez is tall. Sanchez is tall. And in those situations, tall goalkeepers, they are doing better. Look at the goal Casemiro scored against us. Yes, the equalizer. If it happened that it was tall goalkeeper, he could have done better. Yes, he could have done better. So Sanchez will be a better competition for Kepa Arrizabalaga. Let's hope, guys, this deal happen. But the only problem is Brighton. We all know who is Brighton. They are difficult negotiators. Brighton are difficult negotiators, guys. So it now left with Brighton to come up with the fee they are selling Sanchez. If Chelsea can pay, we pay and move forward. If Chelsea cannot pay, maybe we negotiate further and see if it happened that we can't pay, like Caicedo deal, we change another alternative, another option. Yes. So guys, that is the information for Robert Sanchez. Chelsea want to sign him. Chelsea send official bid to Brighton. So we are waiting for Brighton to respond with the fee and the amount they are selling Robert Sanchez. So guys, let's hope it happens. And let me hear your opinion and your thought for Sanchez coming to Chelsea, guys. Let me hear from you. And Liverpool, guys. In fact, Liverpool will agree to renew his contract, guys. And this is the information from Fabrizio. Agreement in place between Chelsea and Liverpool camp over new long-term deal after final round of talks in the evening. It will be valid until June 2029. Chelsea always call Colwill not for sale and untouchable. He's now set to stay on fresh long-term deal. So guys, that is the information for Colwill. Now, Colwill agreed to renew his contract. And all this is down to Mauricio Pochettino because initially, Colwill wanted to know his game time and his future in Chelsea's new project. And Pochettino promised that he's part of his plans, he's important in his plan, and next season he will have game time. And Colwill wants to be part of England squad for next year Euros. So game time is important for him. That is what he was calling for. And now the coach promised him that he will get it next season, guys. So all this Colwill signing contract is down to the coach and the manager. So Colwill will now sign 6 years contract till 2029, guys. And information also saying that Colwill will receive £100,000 a week. Yes, he will be receiving £100,000 a week, guys. So that is the information for Liverpool. Agree, understand to renew his contract. Now he will be Chelsea player forever. And this is a sad news for Brighton. Brighton, I hope you listen. Liverpool is no more coming back. Whether you take the 80 million and bring Caicedo or you keep a happy player Brighton. So guys, that is the information. And please don't forget to subscribe and like this video to go far. Take care. Peace.